Greetings, courier. You've made it this far. Wrong video game, but damn, it's fucking hard to breathe in this. Oh, this is part 3. We're still walking. The journey is almost over. I think we got an episode left, maybe. Thank you so much for being on this journey. I wasn't sure if I would get to finish this or if I would just have the motivation to finish this. But thank you to all your support. And let's get back into the video. Yay!
Hey, welcome back to the video. We're still walking. Today, I figured what would be the best thing to do here than play through the character that I did all these zones on so long ago. So yeah, this is my hunter. I might change up the transmog a little bit to something. Let's flip into something a little more comfortable, right? All right. So for this, we're going marksman. In case I get jumped, I don't feel like having a pet right now, which will make me pretty vulnerable as a beastmaster to not have it. We're about to go through some territories where they don't like horde. So this is my first character ever. Used to be a night elf named Charon all those years ago. I still actively play this character, just right now I kind of prefer my death knight. I always make sure I get my hunter to max level at some point of any expansion. It's still, even when I don't think hunters are super fun at times, I still will play my hunter at some point. It is just too nostalgic for me to not. I had some people trying to like cred check me for being a classic player, like a real classic player, like back when the game came out. And yeah, so I have a senior sergeant title, was higher at one point, and then I think a week before they removed the battleground rankings, I did a lot of dishonorable kills just to get at somebody because of spite. I think they did something to me, and I went and killed all the quest givers, and I don't know, I kind of regret doing that. I wish I had the higher rank, but realistically, how many people actually have senior sergeant as a rank? I would imagine not very many. I know Grand Marshal is the one you're after. A lot of people had Private and Scout and all these other ones. So if you're Alliance, it's Master Sergeant, because they just had different rankings. So I used to have a book on this character that you could only get in Classic, but I ended up selling it for whatever reason. I wish I didn't. Yeah, it was just like a book that just told you the rankings and like in order. And you flip page and it'll tell you like the Alliance rankings and the Horde rankings. Because I don't think there was a good list outside the book. So I was bored and I started looking through my reputations while I was making my way back here. And also like I've been playing for so long, but like generally I kind of ignore reps for the most part. But Burning Crusade I played a lot, and I wanted the mount so bad, like the 5,000 gold mount. I just never could get the gold to do it. So, oh no, I'm thinking about something else actually. My first ground mount on this character, my first epic ground mount, this is kind of crazy, is the Swift Brewfest Ram. That is my first ground mount. I got it during, obviously the first Brewfest they did. So I wanted a really cool mount for getting my my epic mount. I didn't get my epic mount till about Burning Crusade, or at least the training. So I wanted a ram. I didn't want to get Exalted Ironforge because I knew it was going to take forever. So I grinded out the dailies they had for the Brewfest every single day that I could do them till I got them out. And like, I was so happy that I finally got the ram because that was all I ever wanted was the RAM. And it was a really cool one. It has a lot to do with beer on it. I like beer a lot. Yeah. I mean, then I was a, fucking kid. But, like, as an adult, I actually do appreciate, like, craft brews and stuff like that. They're a lot of fun. That's what we're doing right now. Oh my god, have I been leaving a green screen on this whole time? That's so funny. Oh my god. That's why I've been able to see through my camera this whole freaking time. And the can is green. Oh, that's hilarious to me. Hold on. It's so good. Holy shit. I gotta turn that off. I guess I'll leave it for the video because it's kind of entertaining. Just pull up a green can. Now they'll never know what it is. So yeah, walking on a mount actually isn't any faster than walking on foot. I do like the walking on foot aspect, but like for this, I kind of like the RAM. Because this is my first character. This is my first epic ground mount. In order to get my epic ground mount, I hung out in the Burning Crusade, obviously. It was hard to get gold. So I went to Terrakar Forest. And I was in like high school. And I wrote on a notepad. Let me get to a part first. So I think around the edge of this, there's a bunch of forest. And it has spider silk. That like if you kill a spider, you get spider silk. I was like, how much does one spider silk go for? And it was enough where I deemed it worth my time. I couldn't remember the amount, but I took a pen and paper and it was like, if I spend... So before the pen and paper, I grinded out like a bunch in one day, and then I kind of timed it out how much time it would take me to get per spider silk. And so I was like, if I spend this much time every single day, it was like 4 hours or 5 hours every single day. And I do the route like every day. I don't think I had a printout of the route, but I knew what the route was in my head. That if I do that for X amount of days times, so it'd be like this amount of days for like this, for like a month or something like that, that I could finally get my 5K, or not my 5K, my 1K for my ground mount, for my epic ground mount. And I think I did that again for my epic flying, because I didn't have the gold for it for a long time. Most of the expansion, I was I was flying around on like the lower flying mount. I couldn't afford it. Like I was raiding and crap like that, and I had no gold almost ever. I wish I still like had my old laptop. I still obsessively take screenshots, but like now I've kind of like, I save things. When I was younger, I just delete everything, like new computer, fuck it, all garbage, like old flash drive, fuck it. Yeah, so I grinded out all those spider silks every single day. It's crazy. I put all that time into playing World of Warcraft like it was like a job, like it was gonna pay off for me one day. And here we are. We're on a YouTube video. We're walking. I'm not as broke as I used to be. I'm in a pretty good spot. I always thought these tunnels were so awesome. There's so much cool aesthetics in the Alliance zones, and of course there would be, because technically this is where they're from. The orcs and shit aren't from here. They're from the Outlands, which was Draenor. So there'd be a lot more construction with like, humans, dwarves, elves, whatever. The orcs are basically the aliens to the planet. I think the reason why they chose Dorotar, is it like penance? Is that like Thrall feels bad about the things that orcs did, so he went to a place like nobody wanted, and that's like Dorotar. It's like an almost unlivable place. It's basically a desert. green can. That's so funny. I was like doing videos and I was constantly looking out my window. I'm like, why does it feel like I can see through it? Because the grass over there. That's why sometimes I can see through it, because the grass is similar to key green. So the reason for the key green was I bought a green screen, and it's like one of the ones you like stretch out, and like, so it's like you put a pole with like a T, and then you like hook it to the top. And I had this idea. I was like, oh, I'll do a stream and it'll really be cool to have the green screen behind me. The thing's also massive. It's like 6 feet tall. It's over 6 feet tall. It's really wide, so I can't like have it directly behind me where it's like it stays in the frame of the camera. It's bigger than that. So I had to move it outside the frame. And God, I remember getting fucking absolutely murked up here on my Night Elf Hunter. There used to be like an orc, and it was like one. It was like at the end of my run through the wetlands, I wanted gun training so bad. I thought guns were awesome. I remember playing Warcraft 3. The humans had the dwarfs with the guns, and I wanted a gun, and I was like, they have to be in this game. There's no way they're not. I mentioned this. I am still mad that after all these years that they removed the gun sound. If there was an add-on to have it back, I would have it. I really wish it was like an option to enable or disable it, because I understand people don't want it, but like I want it. I loved the gun sound. It like they did something to hunters. They made it so like the shots don't feel like they have a lot of impact anymore. And it's been like that for a long time. I can't remember when that happened, but I still fucking think about it way more frequent than I should. And I know there's a pass between here that we're going to end up in the lock. We're not going to the Badlands. Originally, for some reason, I thought we'd end up in the Badlands, but we're not. So to the keen eye, if you actually go through Dunmoreau, is it Dunmoreau? No, Loch Modan. We're actually not going to Dunmoreau. I do love Dunmoreau though. Dunmoreau. The lock. Over here, there is a entrance that goes to the Badlands. It used to require a key. It was locked. And you had to get the key, I think, from Blackrock Mountain. Because I remember getting it. Is there still key rings in this? Key. No, there's no key rings in this anymore. I should have known that. But yeah, that's actually that is my Scarlet key that I've had forever. That's just to open like one of the doors. You used to need it to get into that instance. If you didn't have a key, you couldn't do that instance. Well, you just needed somebody to open the door. So if you just hung out long enough, somebody would open it up. Pretty much all the time. The Alliance zones just feel like you want to live there. They're like relaxing and chill. Any day for me, I get to talk about one of my favorite things in the world. And then it's a good day. I remember like working places and you finally find out somebody's into World of Warcraft and it's just like immediate connection. Like I have so many things to talk to them about now. It's like that in records. So I'm really into like collecting records. I have my vinyl stack. It's just on the floor over there. I have cameras too, because I've always kind of been into like doing stupid crap. Any of the outdoor portions, it's always filmed on a GoPro, and then I kind of make it look like shit and try to make it look like the 80s. I just like the aesthetic. I do have a camcorder. That one shoots 1080p. Some reason the quality on it drives me crazy, but I'm trying to make it look at the 80s anyway, so I might as well just try using it. It does have a bigger sensor, which is good. The GoPro is awesome. Bad in low light. Super bad in low light. So I think after I finally get to Booty Bay, I think I'm going to do Kalimdor. Kalimdor, again, super nostalgic for me. I played a lot of Horde also. Do you ever miss like World PvP? I I do, but I don't. I definitely don't miss getting just like destroyed out of nowhere, just trying to like get quests done. The first time I saw like a real world PvP moment, it was in Ashen Vale. It was shortly after I did my long walk without numlock because I didn't know that was a thing. Oh god damn it. So I didn't know that auto walk was a thing forever. So I walked from Aberdeen, and that's like normal walk, not like this, all the way to Ashen Vale to get to Astenar. And I get to Astenar, it's just under attack. All these like horror just showed up and started just like wrecking the place, and I thought it was so cool. I started trying to help them fight back because like, we're gonna take this town back, kind of deal. I just died. That's what I did. I just got killed. I was not effective at all. Everything had skulls. So I don't know why I got an obsession with, there was one specific weapon. I swear to you, I saw somebody with it, and it turns out it doesn't exist. So they didn't have it, but I thought I saw it, and I was on a tear to find that weapon. Appearances, it's gonna go items. It was a one-handed sword. You know, way back. Ooh, that thing's mint. When did I get that? Oh shit, Ram. What is that? Oh my god, when did that get redone? That's crazy. Oh my god, I had that sword as a tank. Oh, that's so ridiculous. That's like a, oh man, that's so cool. Not that, I definitely had that. I think I'm a warrior. I know I have it. Dude, Zealot Blade? Yep, I had that. And it was so good. The items, like, do I really not have it? I have to have it. Oh, hi, Mark. Ah, I'm gonna get freaking killed, ain't I? I don't want to fight people. I just want to keep walking. Actually, they're just doing their own damn thing. Ah, I always loved this sword. It kind of reminded me of like the Urukai. I keep getting distracted. There's so many memories. This one. I thought that you could get two of them and have them dual wield. And I saw I swear to you, I saw a troll with it at the time. And with two of them. And I was like, that's so crazy. I want that. That looks awesome. And I wanted it for my hunter. Turns out, main-handed sword. They do not make a one-handed version of it. I looked, and I remember posting it in trade chat every single day for like a few weeks, multiple times a day, trying to find one. And like people would message me like, I don't believe that there is a one-handed version. I think it's all main hand. I was like, I don't know about that. That doesn't sound right. It was. They were totally right. It was main-handed. I did not have it. I had just a main-handed. I bought it off the auction house, and I was like, I'll find a one-handed one. It's gonna be there. It wasn't. And now it doesn't matter. You could do it. It's just transmog. For a hunter, literally no point now. There's only one spec that has a melee weapon, and that spec is awful, and it uses a polearm. I miss the old survival. I kind of just liked the way it operated. So this is a tip to anybody who actually makes it this far. Oh, hi, Mark. Oh my god, did somebody find me? Yeah. You know, I didn't think that somebody would actually find me. That's so funny. What the hell are you? What, dude? What the fuck is the ass chicken? Why is it so dopey? Am I missing something? It's just by itself. Does this mean something? Hold on. Okay, it comes in the Paths of the Shattering. Most out of place NPC or give up edit. Pick them up and put them in your bags. You can do drive by on your mount to achieve this. Oh, people try to tame it? No, you know, I wouldn't put it past them. I guess it's for some quest. I don't know that quest. Also, I want to say shout out to the WoW Solo Players Haven group on Facebook. I posted this video in here, and then they all just immediately started, you know, latching onto it and like watching it and really talking about it and having like cool conversations. I think that was really awesome. The group is fantastic. There is super helpful people. There's a lot of really active people. If you're into WoW, playing solo, or whatever, really, or if you're looking for more people to play with, I think you should just join that Facebook group. It's awesome. I'm in it. I've seen other bigger WoW players are in it. There's people who've been playing the game longer than me. There's people playing who just started. Yeah, everyone's super nice. There's also another great group that I'm in. I think it's a WoW mount farmer. World of Warcraft mount farmers. And also a lot of people in it. Everyone is super helpful, very nice. I haven't posted a lot in there, or if at all, but they've really helped me try to find mounts or not realize, but like they give tips. Like they'll pretty much get a mount, like this is how you get it. Or they'll like find out about mounts coming out. Not mounting up. Yeah, they'll find out about mounts coming out and like post about it and like keep people in the know. I don't know if there's any other WoW groups. I'd like to join them. So if you have any others that are like pretty active, let me know. Currently on my death knight, I am possibly starting a WoW guild. I think I'm gonna call it New Lords, which is based off of like the Mind Force record. Mind Force is like a hardcore band. They're really good, and the album New Lords was really good. Man, I keep getting the mic stuck in my beard. So I switched to one of my older mics. If you like how this microphone sounds and you're looking into getting into content creation of any sort, you can get one of these on like Alto Music for about $60 with basically the whole shebang, just without the, you know, the stand. That's extra. But it comes with like a mount, a foam. Yeah. I don't have a whole lot to say about, again, I don't have a whole lot to say about this zone other than it was a place to travel through. Even the next one, like the Burning Steps, kind of also sucks. Obviously, Blackrock Mountain is fucking king. That place is awesome. A lot of good, sorry, itchy. A lot of good dungeons there. So originally I did this transmog kind of, I thought it was funny. I was like, oh, it kind of looks like a biker. And then I got that Mountain Dew bike, like the Hate Forged Blade Cycle. So I was showing up to like the raids. When I was raiding, I was in a raiding guild. That's what Victory Road is. They're kind of since now defunct. They split and joined with another guild, and they changed days. They also changed, yeah, like days. I think they got a mythic rating. I just had no interest in joining that guild. Not that I have anything against them, but you know, I've been in this guild for a very long time. If I make my own, I will leave this. I only kind of want to make my own because of supposedly the player housing next expansion. Like, there'll be guild neighborhoods. So if I can get some of my friends and like some people I enjoy being around to have like our own little neighborhood, that would be so fun. Do you remember old PvP videos? Like, there was a character, his name was Hulk Smash, and a lot of his videos like in Blackrock Mountain, just like fucking people up as a Fury Warrior back when they didn't think Fury Warrior was good for PvP. And he was like, nope, this is how it's done. And he was just wrecking people. I used to watch Unbreakable Shaman. There was a couple of shamans. I can't remember all of them. There was one that was also a high warlord, and he was like a troll, but he didn't have like sulfurous or anything like that. Unbreakable had sulfurous, and like he was wrecking people with that fucking hammer. Because of Unbreakable Shaman, I made a shaman, and I got like level 49 in classic, and I bought whatever like the most expensive hammer, like two-handed hammer I could at the time, and I went into just Altaric Valley, I think. Maybe not Altaric Valley, but maybe Rothi Basin. I was just wrecking people with that two-handed Storm Strike crap. Ah, so good. It was just, it felt so satisfying. When you hit an earth shock on somebody, it hurt a lot. So many times of floating around in that lava. Or doing the quest for the attunement for a place I never even went. Oh, hi, Mark. Is it a Nether Drake? Yeah. I've been working on the Netherwing rep since Burning Crusade. I just get so bored of it and stop doing it. Collecting the egg. I know you can do it in a day with the eggs. I was grinding it in BC, going there every day, trying to do it. Getting the eggs, farming out the crystals, doing the whole shebang, and I got so bored. I just couldn't do it. Especially after I grinded out the Shatari Skyguard. This is Shatari. Yeah. I also grinded out Ogrilla and, you know, the Violet Eye. Oh, hi, Mark. I guess this is the best place to stop. And then I guess we do the big push. I think we finish next episode, so 4 episodes. All right. I guess thanks for watching. I'll continue the rest on my death night, probably. Or maybe I'll keep doing it on my hunter. I don't know.
Knowing that's all they bear.